that led to a prison, that led to the palace. From the pit to the prison to the palace. That's how it worked for him. But it looked like setbacks were actually set-ups for a better future.
And doing things that only, gonna help me better myself.
Yeah. And I like your story because, and I'm sure maybe some of you have a similar story. You know, his father, that's what they taught him. I mean, what was he supposed to do? You know, and I think about Joe Albert. I think about Joe Albert. Joe Albert is a friend of ours, goes to church. He's a pastor now. Been pastor about, 10 years. Something like that. But his father's a gang member. In fact, I think he's still in jail, prison. Maybe 4 or 5 times already. But he's a shot caller. He's an OG. I mean, that's how he presents himself. And was, one day he got out of prison a few years when his son was 15, I believe. His mother raised him, coming to this church. But when he turned 15 and his father got out of prison for a while, he went with his father because, boys love their father. Well, what do you think his father taught him? Put him in the gang, tatted them all up, taught them how to do drugs, sell drugs, smoke crack. That's what he taught them. In fact, his father even told him, son, now that you're in the gang, I'll have to kill you if you get out. Imagine that. Obviously, his father has surrendered his life, no, to the gang, but he surrendered it. He's bowed down to that. By the time he was 19 years old, his father was back in prison. And the reason he came back to church is because somebody had put a gun in his head, pulled the trigger, and it didn't go off. I tell people all the time, I robbed the store for one more hit on my daughter's 4th birthday. That's what it took for me to bow down. He said, that's what it took for me. A gun that didn't go off. For me, that was a sign. He came back to church, man, broken young man. That was about 10 years ago. Today he's 30 or something. You ought to see him now. Incredible man of God.
Where's he at?
I don't even know how to say it. How do you say it? Is it Budapest? Not Budapest.
No, in Vietnam.
Vietnam. Leading his second, third church. Third church. Beautiful family, man. All because he chose to believe in the apostle. There's a lot. This world offers us a lot. But man, I don't know. I don't like what I see.
Well, one of the things that helped me start changing, right? Because my dad was going to get deported. He had 5 DWIs. And I was already thinking, like, well, Trump is deporting everybody, so this guy's getting deported. So I told God, if you don't deport my dad, I'll be a better person. Because I was working with a bunch of gang members in the shop that I worked at, a barber shop.
Yeah.
But I didn't like, because in my mind I was thinking, like, I still don't like gang members regardless, if I'm not in a gang no more. And these guys think, you know how we're prideful. So my dad didn't end up getting deported. So I was like, I have to be a better person to these people. And they didn't like me. None of them liked me because I used to be in a gang that we would basically like go around and beat up everybody. Literally like with bats and knives and all that stuff. So you know how that is. So I went through it, but later on God ended up touching their lives, and that made a change, you know, where God's moving, and it's not about me. It's about other people as well, like changing their lives for God for the better. And yeah, I just thought I'd share that because if you want to really like change your life, challenge God and see if it doesn't happen. That's the real challenge right there.